turning 40, and it was like very difficult. Like, yeah, really? What have I achieved? What do I have? Like, negative thoughts started coming, and I was thinking a lot about that, and I was depressed. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Ndi Millicent Chiwara Chiskabo Makado. Ndi mdulu wa machiru machiru. Uva mulima. Well, I love saying that because, well, that's who I am. Those are my ancestors. Those are my people. I am an actor, actress, financial planner. Yeah, let's take care. Wow. I'm a financial planner, I'm a baker, an entrepreneur, a businesswoman. I'm a mother. I'm so many things in one. I run an advertising agency for people who want to advertise their business, who want to get more people to know about them and for their business to run smoothly. And it starts from 250 a day. I'm the cheapest person you ever find. It's called Rufunoni. I always speak about topics that are very, very and extremely difficult and painful, and things that people want to hear but are scared to talk about. 2020 was a very difficult year for me in everything. And something that people don't know is that on my birthday was actually on the 19th of December, but the surprise party was on the 11th of December, which is my late brother's birthday. My brother passed on in 2015. And so since we were young, because we were born on the same year, he was born on the 11th, I was born on the 19th. So my dad and mom we would celebrate his birthday and my birthday on his birthday. Then on my birthday, I would only get happy birthday. And that's it, So there was nothing really celebrated on my birthday, but his birthday was celebrated. So I guess growing up, my birthday was celebrated on his birthday, and I would tell friends, and family members obviously knew, and people decided to celebrate my birthday on his birthday on the 11th, which was Saturday. And obviously my pictures were then posted on the 19th on my actual birthday. And on that day, I was just at home, went out for breakfast, and I was home most of the day. And it was a boring day because I wanted to sit down and think about life and think about where to go from here. The challenges that I've had, the good things that are coming. Like, I'm turning 40, and it was like very difficult. Like, yeah, really? What have I achieved? What do I have? Like, negative thoughts started coming, and I was thinking a lot about that, and I was depressed. I sat in my room, I cried, I was watching everyone saying, "Oh, you're beautiful" on social media while I was in bed, and I was crying, and I was thinking, oh God, I haven't achieved this, I don't have this, I don't have that. And that thing grew. And on the 25th of December, that's when I had like a meltdown. Like, that's when everything where I remember I was at my mom's place in Pretoria, and I just took my car and I left. I took my bags, I left, and I never went back. And I was angry, I was sad, I was crying. I don't know why. Like everything was just so, I cannot explain it, but I knew right then that I was depressed and I didn't want to be around my children, around my mom, around my family members, around anyone. I wanted to be by myself. And I left, went, drove to Joburg, locked myself in the room, called, I think, my cousin, two of my cousins, and a friend, and I told them I was not okay. And I didn't want to be disturbed. I switched off my phone and I cried. And I didn't even know what to say when it comes to praying. And I slept. No one could reach me because my phones were off. My mom didn't know if I arrived safely or not. No one knew whether I was okay or not. My phones were off. And I slept. And yeah, I slept. I woke up in the morning. I was feeling worse than ever on the 26th. Like, I started having suicidal thoughts. I think that night, the night before, on the 25th, on Christmas Day, I was having the suicidal thoughts like, why don't you just die? Why don't you kill yourself? Like, you're useless. Why are you here? You are not serving any purpose. What have you achieved? What do you have? People your age have this and this and that. I was like, devil, wait, let me rest. I will deal with you in the morning. I slept and I was worse, and those thoughts were coming back, everything, and I couldn't pray. I couldn't say anything. I couldn't even say Jesus. I was so down. I was not okay. Switched on my phone because my daughter was coming back and I had to call her. And then I see a lot of missed calls, a lot of messages, and I try to respond and say, I'm not okay. I'll call you when I'm okay. And I didn't call anyone that day. I was just responding to messages, posting here and there. And I got the strength to say, Lord, I know that you are here. I know that you will never leave nor forsake me. And you brought me back here for a reason. I didn't celebrate Christmas with my family for a reason. Should I accept this depression? What should I do? And, well, I didn't get the answer right there and then. And I slept. I woke up. I was hungry. I told myself I was going to get the strength from I don't know where. I cleaned the house. I cooked. And because I was hungry, I tried to eat, but I didn't have appetite. And I was like, I cannot be defeated by this because I know what this is. So I was in the house for 3 days alone. Locked myself. Well, he came. He was there. Let's not get there. Because people are asking, where is he? Yeah. But anyway, I then realized something very profound, something very important in the story is that I was depressed. And I'm not a person who easily gets depressed. Yes, I would get really depressed, like in a day, and this is my secret. I would wake up, I would pray, I would meditate, I would take my kids to school, I'll cook, I'll clean, I'll wash, I'll go to an audition. If I have a job, go to a job. But if I don't have a job, at around 4 p.m., I get so depressed because I'm like, Mishimo Yovala, it's 12 o'clock, offices are closing. I didn't get a job. No one called back. My agent didn't call. I don't have a job. I felt useless. I'm seeing people on TV and I'm not there. And I'm like, I did very well on that audition. Why are they not calling back? And I would get depressed every day after 4. And it was daily. I would get depressed after 4 p.m. because I know offices were closing. And that means my prayers for that day were not answered. For my prayers for that day was useless. And I was like, wow, what a waste of day. Should I continue again? I would wake up tomorrow. The following day, it was new strength, new power. I'm happy. I'm all excited about the auditions, all excited about looking for jobs, calling people for this and that. Then 4 o'clock, the same thing will happen. And I realized, okay, something is happening here. And this is happening to a lot of people. This has a connection with the grave. I did a video about the grave where they do an altar on your behalf and bury you in some desert or something. Now, the reason why they do that, because they have literally killed you. They have killed me. And this is a sign of what they have done on my behalf. Probably they didn't want me to see the next year. Now, because they have buried me, left me somewhere in the bushes or in the mountain, guy, I have a grave, I'm supposed to naturally have suicidal thoughts. I have to get depressed. I have to think of my life as useless. I have to look at Instagram and see people who are succeeding, who are buying cars, who are buying houses, who are buying this, who are having that. And I have to look at myself as useless, like I don't have anything. I'm meant to not look at the small things that I have. The fact that I do have a house, I do have a car, I do have this, I do have that, but it's not enough at that time. You want a bigger car, you want a what Maserati car, because everyone else is buying Maserati. You want a double story house with 10 bedrooms because everyone is doing that, and you are probably staying in a 2 bedroomed house or a 1 bedroomed house or a 3 bedrooms house. At that time it feels useless. You can't call your friends to come there because you feel like, wow, what are they gonna think of me? I am useless, I don't have this, I don't have that. Die, kill yourself. Now, the things that they have done in that grave speak in your mind, and they make you want to constantly kill yourself. And it is a daily battle until one wakes up and realizes that they have to do an altar. I did a video about the altar. Until you realize I have to do an altar for myself, whether you're doing an ancestral altar or you're doing a Christian altar, but you must do an altar. And in that altar, that's when you find things coming yourself. You see Millicent coming back, you see Millicent having positive energy, you see Millicent accepting life as Atina. You know, if I don't have, I don't have. I will not do things that I'm not supposed to do because I don't have. Get it? Now, I know there is depression, and I know I've been suffering with that, but I know it is not from God. I know that the devil is playing tricks with my mind. I don't know how your depression is or how you deal with it, but for me, when I engage in a personal relationship with God and say, God, I can't, I don't know why I'm feeling like this. I don't know why I feel like I am not worthy or I'm not enough. That He always finds a way of making me feel better every day when I wake up and I feel, oh wow, it's a new day, I'm happy, something will come up. And even when something that I want doesn't come up, like for example in 2021, I never got a single job on TV. I went to all the auditions, I prayed, I fasted, I asked for God for a job, a permanent job, and this and that. I prayed for so many things and they didn't come to pass. And maybe that thing on my birthday and on Christmas Day was also a part of me thinking, hi boo, I didn't get 1, 2, 3. And it was only days after when I locked myself in the room and I realized, wow, I have a grave. My family members with their blood have created a grave on my behalf, and that's why I'm feeling like this. Because look at me, I am not ugly, I am successful. I am a go-getter. I try something, whether it works or it doesn't work, I will try again tomorrow. So why am I stressed? Why am I depressed? Why do I want to kill myself? Why do I want to leave my children? Why do I feel like I deserve to be wherever my brother is? You know, my brother, the one who passed away. Because I started thinking, why am I not with my brother? Why is my brother here? We used to celebrate the birthday together. I need my brother. I want to see where he is. I don't mind dying. I want to see my brother again. I want to see him again. I cannot live this life without my brother, and I realized that he served his purpose. God took him for his own reasons that are only known by God, and my time will come, but I shouldn't take my own life in order for me to serve that purpose, you know. Yeah, do chill. But the most important thing, Diori, do your own altar in your own house. And there's negative forces everywhere. When you sleep, make sure that you have a bit of rough salt or hashemdini. Make sure you always have holy ash. I use the natural holy ash. Sometimes if I don't have it and we didn't do a fire, I use the one that I buy at a herbalist shops, and you just use it to bath, to drink it, and always have deep air. We call it deep air. I don't know what it's called. I'm trying to think of that name, but it's a liquid that smells bad. Usually they would use it in the toilets in the rural areas just for that smelly amagak and not to smell bad. Deep, you add it in the water and you just hasha your house outside while you're praying. Everything is done with prayer. I hope this helped someone who is going through depression, just for them to know that they are not alone and that you are loved, and that I went through the same thing. Today is actually my day 4 that I realized that I should do this video, because if I went through this, probably someone is going through it and they don't know that it is because of that grave, and you need to break it. You need to break that grave. I know you will never find where that grave is, because your aunt will not come and say, hey, you have a grave, this is it. But you need to break it with your own altar in the house. You need to find it and break it and call it wherever it is, north, south, east, and west. And what usually happens is that someone, when they are hiking, they can even buy kande by iwe ifere, and because of your prayer, because you have an altar of prayer in your own house, in your own life. These negative thoughts that are coming to our heads, they are supposed to come. They are, listen, they are supposed to come. The devil is at war with us. They are supposed to come. You are supposed to have negative thoughts of kill yourself right away. There is nothing special why you are here. Look at your friend Jabulile. She's got this and this and this. What do you have? Absolutely nothing. Therefore, die. Kill yourself, kill your children, kill mama. They're supposed to happen. They're supposed to come. Because the devil is trying to eliminate all of us so that he can have his selected few that are here. But rest assured, God is with you and he will hear your cries. And when you do an altar, he will hear it and he will bless you. Have a blessed 2022. May God bless all of you. Bye.